episode of Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I know I usually say ladies. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening. Guys, I heard a new word today. I heard a new swear word on TikTok. Fucking those youngins on TikTok, man. They're teaching me. I found out. So like the LGBT kids, right? The Gen Z LGBTQs. They've taken to calling straight dudes straggots. They just took the F off of faggot and they just put an ST there. Oh man, it's not the same. Does not carry the same weight. Let's be honest. And that's because, if you don't know, that word faggot, what they call a cigarette in England, comes from a bundle of sticks. And in, medieval up until Renaissance times, when they would execute people for homosexuality and sodomy, they would use bundles of sticks, or even for witches, to burn people. And sometimes, couldn't get enough sticks, so you would use some homosexuals. And that's where that term came from. If they burn people with straggots, then I think it would have the same effect. I just think it's so interesting that, like, as the LGBTQ community grows, and let's be honest, there's a lot of hanger-ons, right? There's a lot of just straight kids who just fucking, they just want to be straight, because no one, I was in a car ride with some comics, and this one comic goes, "I'm just fucking plain old straight." I go, that's okay, Alex. That's okay, my friend Alex Giampapa, who just released an album. Very funny kid, listen to his album. But I said, that's okay. I said, that's okay, Alex. You can just be straight. You don't have to. That's a weird fucking time we're in, man. Like, I remember I lived with this chick in Brooklyn, and she was a theater girl. So, of course, she was, as you can imagine, extremely leftist. She's in theater. It just comes with the territory. And I remember she had a short haircut, and like half of her head was kind of shaved, kind of like Natalie Dormer in The Hunger Games. I fucking love Natalie Dormer. Especially like when she had that. My ex hated how much of a crush I had on her with her hair like that. But anyway, this girl had it like that. And she had like a rainbow flag, so I just assumed she was a lesbian. But she only fucked dudes. She would bring dudes over and they'd smash her. She never brought any girls over. And I go, "You fucking fraud. You're a fucking phony. I would meet so many girls like this in Brooklyn who, they were just basic fucking girls, usually basic white girls. Well, not being, but just straight. Just girls that happen to be straight, but they want so bad to be a persecuted minority that they would just say, "I'm genderqueer," and then just not shave their armpits. I'm genderqueer, but I still take, vapid photos like a woman does. Because if you were really genderqueer and non-binary, you would do some dude shit too, okay? You would see someone else doing that, you go, "Fucking homo." You do some toxic dude shit. That's what you would do. Okay? Cut the bullshit. It was very common, and I found out she was one of them. It's funny, man. I hooked up with this girl in Brooklyn who was she was a girl drag queen. She was a girl, but she would dress up in drag. I think not as a dude. She was a girl who would dress up in drag like other girls and then go to drag shows. And then like the gays would be like, "This isn't your space." And the gays were mad that a girl would show up to dress up like a girl at the shows that they would show up where they would dress up like girls. Dude, you guys in the rest of the country have no fucking clue what Portland, Seattle, Brooklyn, like Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont, Cambridge, Mass. These fucking Austin, they're on a fucking level you can't imagine. You know when you read shit online, you go, that's not real. There's no way that the leftists are that extreme. You got no clue. You have no clue. Oh my God. And I remember we hooked up and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm looking at what you, I'm queer. Yeah, I'm in the group. And she's like, sitting there, she's like, yeah, straight people are just, I'm like, I'm trying to keep it straight. I'm like, yeah, them straight people. Yeah, here I am hooking up with you, just a regular old normal cisgendered girl. Just as the most Brooklyn bullshit that has ever existed. Two just ordinary normies. And we're just like, yeah, we're part of the group. Oh man, I'm interested. It's not often that new. Actually, that's not true. New slurs do come up. Yeah, because that's like black people started doing white people, but it's WYPIPO, white people, and it's not. You gotta have like something to it. There's gonna like white people started. This is. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, the cat's out of the bag. I always get afraid when I reveal white people's secrets. But they started calling black people joggers because that dude who was shot jogging. So, yeah, fucked up one. I'm just saying, black folks, you got to come up with a better one. You know? I mean, crack and honky, they just don't. Peckerwood's a funny one. Peckerwood is because woodpeckers have orange hair, just like I do, and only white people can have orange hair. We're the only gingers. So that's where that comes from. That's a racial slur for white people specific to gingers. That's one of like our only, which, I think I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to take that back, man. I'm going to call I already call all the gingers. What up, my ginger? But be like, what's good, what's good, Peckerwood? Yo, what up, my Peckerwoods? I'm bringing that back. Anyway, move on to what I really want to talk about. I was having conversations with people about, I just really spit when I was talking there, about money, right? Man, I know I've come across this before in conversations. I'm talking to people that are hurting right now, and so right now is a really tough time because a lot of artists are really hurting. A lot of them happen to just drop out of what they do. And what is happening is what has happened for a long fucking time, which is the only people left are the rich kids. All right, there's some people right now that are doing very well for themselves, making videos, whether they be comedians or other people, and all you need to do is do a little digging, and you realize right away, oh, this is a trust fund kid. That's why the world is collapsing and you ain't fucking worried about money and you can produce an amazing top quality video time and time again. Or it's like you realize like certain comics that are rich, they invest in a club and they just get to perform there on a weekly basis. I can't hate them, dude. If you get the money, use it. What the fuck, man? I would too, I guess. Actually, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. If I was rich, I would just go be rich. Why do rich dudes have such a hard time just being rich? I don't, like, I actually, because I had an argument with this rich kid comic, and I'm just like, I want to be like, dude, what are you doing this for, man? Go be happy. Dude, go be fucking rich, dude. Go be happy. You don't gotta do this shit, man. You could just, like, you're out here fucking, trying to make stupid videos and trying to get followers and all that shit and crack the algorithms and make a viral video, and you're trying to perform on shows and you're performing for shows outside in tents at drive-ins like the rest of us comics, and dude, Just go be fucking rich, man. You already won the fucking game, dude. Like, I don't get it, man. It's like a pimp who shows up at a club to get pussy. It's like, you already have some, man. Like, the whole point of comedy or music or any art form, if you get in the arts, you're usually a broke kid with no other fucking opportunities at life, and you don't want to kill yourself working garbage fucking jobs or mind-numbing jobs in cubicles. So you try and do something you enjoy. And you guys could just... And the end game is that you can just go live a decent life. Eventually you hang up your fucking bootstraps, you hang up your microphone, your paintbrush, your camera, your guitar, whatever the fuck it is that you do, and you just go and you just be happy, man. You go fucking chill at the lake. You go sit on that boat with your bitches, and you just live. But for some reason, like, it's kind of like that saying, man, that... What is it? Like, youth is wasted on the young. Money is wasted on the rich. Because you fucking rich motherfuckers never just want to go and be rich. Dude, just be rich. Just be rich. You can do it, man. It looks great. It looks great. I'm in New Hampshire, and at this lake I've been by. There's the poor sides of the lakes, and then you get down to like the water, and you see these fucking mansions. And these are vacation mansions. These are for dudes who own regular mansions, and then when they vacation in their other mansions. And I was like, dude, fucking go be rich. It's always the kids, man, because they feel like, I have to do something with my life. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just fucking go be a rock star without any of the talent. Well, that's what they do. That's actually what they do. They get into... What's funny is the average person has no idea that the overwhelming majority of people in Hollywood, actors, actresses, musicians, whatever, were born rich, or their parents are producers or actors. Almost none of them are some rag to riches story. It's not how it fucking works. You know, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Elaine from Seinfeld's dad, is a billionaire. So is Nick Kroll's. Like a billionaire. As in, they never... And Nick's actually funny. I like a lot of his skits, but I'm like, Nick, you don't have to do this, buddy. You can go get laid. You just show bitches your bank account. Just pull it out. Pull out your phone. And just show them a little account, too, that just has $1 million. You're even going to show them the main account. Like, why are you making shows when you can just live like a fucking king in Tahiti? All I want to do is live. Comedy's fun. I love it and enjoy it. But if I had money and I could travel and just do stuff, I could fucking ride elephants and then eat the mushrooms that grow out of their poo and have trips while I ride elephants? Bro, fucking, that's what I want. That's what I want, but I can't do that because I'm fucking broke. Because I gotta fucking have jobs and other stupid shit. Fuck, man. Oh. Just be rich, man. Just be fucking rich, dude. I see so many amazing... This is my aggravation with life, is I grew up with so many dudes who are hard fucking dudes who had been through some real shit. And they were thrown through a tremendous gauntlet of life because of where they grew up, because the school systems they had to go through, because the family life they had to go through, the violence, the drugs, the crime, and all that other shit. Their life was nothing but a never-ending stream of pitfalls. And then you meet some soft-ass kid from the suburbs and you go, fuck, man. Like, you made it through, but my dude fucking Billy couldn't. and he would eat you alive, but you didn't have to go through the same pitfalls. I'm just saying, fucking dude. Eventually, I feel like stand-up and music, it's just gonna be a bunch of rich kids just fucking off. I mean, TikTok is already just rich kids. Have you ever seen a TikTok famous kid from a trailer park or the projects? No, you haven't. It's because they purposely fuck them up with their algorithm. Every kid you see on TikTok lives in his own like cellar apartment, even though he's 10 years old. They all live in amazing houses. Have you ever seen a TikTok of someone in a dump? For real. Have you ever seen like a TikTok of someone and their stepdad's in the background drinking PBR, fucking slapping their mother around, and the mother's just holding the baby by its ankle and it's crying, and the dog is taking a shit on the carpet and there's some moldy pizza boxes? You haven't. You haven't. And I bet those kids make amazing TikToks because those are the fucking TikToks that I want to see. That's what I want to see, dude. I bet that kid's got a great sense of humor. That kid needs to get out of that trail. He's probably creative. I've yet to see a TikTok from a dude living in the projects in New York City. Where's these fucking kids in Queensbridge? Where's these South Bronx project dudes? Huh? Where's the dudes in the projects making TikToks of colossal fucking cockroaches, man? Where are these? Like these dudes that, teach rats and squirrels how to fight in a pit. They get them together and they're throwing down money. It ain't about the dice game. It's about the rat squirrel fights, man. I want to see that shit on TikTok. But you don't, man. You see them spoiled fucking kids with the glittery. Fuck, I sound so fucking old right now. What are those called? Filters. The glitter filters. Hey, the fucking glitter filters, huh? Yeah, these fucking kids. I don't know, man. Guys, just fucking go be rich, dude. I don't know what anyone who's listening to this isn't rich. I'm just saying, like, I just wish I could meet a rich dude. I know, like, I'm just literally thinking of specific ones right now who would just let me teach them how to live. Like, I know dudes that are rich and they're like, I gotta work the road and do these shows. And I'm like, you need to take care of your fucking kids, you dick. Dude, I was rich. I'd be the best dad in the world. I mean, I would have a mansion and I'd make my kid live in a shack. Because I hate rich kids. I fucking hate them. They're so spoiled. So if I ever had money, I would make sure that I was made, I was set, but my kid lived like a fucking animal. I get him a stepdad just to beat him. Just go down to the local watering hole, find some guy, and I go, do you abuse your kids? And he goes, what? And I go, you fucking beat your kids. And he goes, I don't think you need it. And I go, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right, man, I'll give you, every week, I'll give you $200 and all the fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon you can drink. And just all that, you know how you had dreams in life and you never did them? Take it out of my fucking kid. Because that's how you make a man, dude. Said it once, say it a million times on here. Trauma is a catalyst by which the soul of a boy is forged into that of a man. You don't become strong if you ain't fucking hurt, man. If you don't go through the fucking ringer. I know that sounds fucked up, but it's true. It's true. What would I do if I had kids and I was rich? Because I really would. Like, I would really deny. Like, I would sit in first class and they would sit in coach next to the toilet. Like, I would make sure they sat next to a fat, stinky dude. Because the only reason I'm a good person is because I went through a lot of shit. If anything had been given to me, I would have been a real garbage human being. Like, I mean, look, man, I've done some dirtball shit in my life, but you know, survival mode dirtball shit. Not dirtball shit just to be a dirtball. I never stole from regular people. Just, commit credit card fraud when I rich motherfuckers. Now I got Facebook, so I can just search you when I find your credit card, and I'm like, who is this Mike Leibowitz guy? You got money. Also, it doesn't matter. It's a credit card, man. It ain't a debit card. I would never fuck with it was a debit card. But anyway, oh, dude, I just noticed this. Have you ever met someone who's pansexual who was attractive? Right? Like, I don't think they make attractive pansexual people. Like, I don't know. I don't think they do, man. So, those of you who don't know, pansexual, so this confused me for a while. So I've met attractive bisexual people. So, bisexual means you like boys and girls, right? Pansexual means you're attracted to people regardless of their gender, which to me just fucking sounds like bisexual. But then, like, you might be like, hey, Mike, bisexual doesn't include people who are non-binary and genderqueer. And I'm like, well, that's what queer is. Queer just means you're anywhere outside or in between. All right, it can get fucking confusing, but whenever I meet someone who tells me they're pansexual, they're never skinny. They're never skinny. They have hair in the wrong places. And sometimes it's hair that they got because they're assigned female at birth, aka AFAB. Oh, look at me. And they've been taking testosterone shots, but they have hair in the wrong places. And I don't know. I want you to think. I want you to think when you have been on a Twitter profile and they've called themselves pansexual, or you have met someone and they're like, I'm pansexual. I have never, when you see like a smoking hot broad at the beach or even on Instagram, whatever, and you look through, you're at a party, whether you're in college or at a bar, whatever, they might be like, I'm bi, or even they're just like, I'm straight, but I sometimes fucking kiss girls. And yeah, well, have you ever found one that said I'm pansexual? And I have met a lot of meaty individuals of varying gender identities. And patches of hair. And they always identify as pansexual. Just something to think about. I want you to think about that next time you meet someone who's pansexual. Speaking of, so this is how I came across this. So I discovered this thing where, I guess it goes back to money, man. Because, so here's what I was talking with someone about how if you're a dude, you really need to not be blowing money on women. Like, for real. I'm not saying don't spend money on a woman you love or spend money on your girlfriend. But if you're a guy and you're dropping money on a chick just to fuck her, you're an idiot. Like, that's not what you do, man. You should never, if you meet a girl at the bar and you're just dropping all this money on her, right? You're just throwing around paper stacks this way and that way, and you're getting shots. Oh, yeah, your bombs, fucking tequila, baby. Haven't been drinking in a while. You're paying for pussy, man. Like, you are. That's fine. I don't knock that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, go do it for real. Just get a working girl. I'm under a pretty strict rule that I don't get anything for a woman until after I've had sex with her, unless I know I like her. I can meet a girl and be like, I like you. But if I'm just trying to get in, no. I'll buy you a coffee. That's it. I ain't buying you drinks. And that's pretty easy for me because I'm like, look, I'm sober and I don't feel I fucking do that. Because fuck you. You're a stranger. I don't owe you a fucking beer. And girls don't like this. They're always like, you're fucking cheap. No, I'm just a regular person. I remember when I first got single and I got back and I got to New York, met a girl off Tinder, really attractive. And you know when you first get on Tinder and you'll match with some really cute ones that are like, I don't like using this fucking phrase, out of your league, because I don't really believe in that. If you get a girl, she's in your fucking league. But you're getting girls who are genuinely prettier than what you normally get, and you haven't realized there's usually a catch. They're working girls and they want something. And smoking hot, attractive young girl, and we're talking. She goes, oh, I just got on here. She calls me, and I go, oh. She's like, I'm in a pub. She's at a bar, and I realized, I don't have my wallet, so I think I go on Tinder. And she's just admitting to me that she's just looking for a dude to pay her tab. And I'm like, this is like, and the bartender and people in the bar had told her to do that. And I'm like, we just really expect men to just be fucking worthless, huh? Just worthless. We just really expect men to be fucking garbage. Just these pathetic simps, which is awful because it's like, I don't know, you seem to think all of us are working these white-collar jobs. Most of us are just killing ourselves as construction workers and in warehouses, and we work these horrible jobs that destroy our bodies and our souls, and we don't make good money, not compared to those finance bros. You want to fuck over them, fine, but we're just struggling to make ends meet so we can attain an American dream that, guess what, doesn't exist and hasn't existed in several decades. I don't even know if it ever really did. And you're fucking milking us dry? How? Have a heart, ladies. Come on. Don't be like that. But I remember I called my friend, and I go, Steve, should I do this? And he goes, no. He goes, absolutely not. And he goes, Bain, when is the last time you bought one of your friends a drink? And I mean, I hadn't drank in a year, but I go, well, like, he's like, when have you ever just taken one of your guy friends out? Because you got friends. As a guy, I think hopefully most men have friends who would cover up a murder for you. Dudes who would fight for you, who would kill and die, and you would do the same for them. Blood loyal dudes. And even think about family. Like, when's the last time you just took, like, your brother out to drink, or a friend, and or even you didn't buy him a drink, you just bought him a single fucking beer. And I was like, I can't fucking remember. And he goes, but you're gonna do it for a complete stranger? And I go, holy shit. It's true. This is the equivalent to me just picking up a homeless guy off a train and be like, you want to go drinking? Except that would be more fun. That would be more fun because, like, if you're paying for girls' drinks, you're a simp right away. She ain't gonna fuck you. Very rarely do you even get in, but it's a stranger. Guys, stop. She's a stranger. She is a complete stranger. She isn't. All right, women say, we don't owe you sex. We don't owe you money. We don't owe you a fucking supper. Like, my cousin was talking to me, and he's like, I spent $120 on this girl that I met off Tinder, and then she didn't even fuck me. And I go, dude, why? Why is she gonna fuck you? She already got a $120 meal off you, you asshole. You fucking dummy. You never do that. That's something it's something you do for a wife. That's not even something you do for, like, a girl that you like. Dude, $120 dinner, champagne, lobster. He went all the fuck in. I was like, you're a sucker, dude. I think he spent $120 on her. I think it was like $240 total, man. I was like, you fucking dude. You got had, man. I can't, honestly, dude, I can't even hate a game, dude. I gotta give her credit, man. Give her credit where it's due. She finessed you. Dude, don't spend money on strangers. Don't spend money on a stranger. If you get to know her, that's fine. But you should never be buying drinks for someone you just met, dude. Like, it is. It's just like giving a shit ton of money to a random homeless guy. Except I'd feel better about doing it to the homeless guy. And if I took a homeless guy out to drink, I feel like that'd be more fun, man. Like, I would make his week. I'd make his fucking month. Like, if I just picked up a random hobo, this is what I would do if I was fucking rich. All you rich dudes who don't know how to be fucking rich, I'd find a fucking hobo off the street that I liked, right? I'd bring him down to, like, Lord and Taylor, or so, like, the Men's Warehouse. Get him a fucking tuxedo, man. I'd bring him to, like, a spa. I'd get him all cleaned up and shaved and showered, and they get that piss shit smell off him. Get him a nice cologne. And I'd take him out with the fellas just for a night on the town. Bring him to a titty bar, throw a girl some extra money, have her take him in back, give him a Beamer, make him feel like $1 million, and just let him get wrecked. Give him a fucking 8-ball a blow. And I let him sleep in a hotel the next day. You're homeless again, but give you like a fucking, like $500. You still got the memories, man. That's what I would do. That's way more fun than just throwing your money away on a girl ain't gonna fuck you, man. Also, when you don't do what other guys do, they like you way more, man. They do. No, I don't look it, but I know a few things. Don't ever. You need to reverse the roles, dude. Don't measure up to her or her standards. You make her measure up to you and your standards. That's my favorite thing to say to girls. I know when we're talking, I look at them, they go, "What are you looking at? What are you thinking?" I go, "I'm thinking about, if I'll let you fuck me." And they go, "Oh, if I," and I go, "Yes, if I let you. Because that's how this works." That line works. I'm telling you, it does. Not all the time, but more than you think. Also, like, dude, with the way women are making money on OnlyFans, every fucking girl out there every chick on Twitter has her Cash App on there. Every fucking girl on Instagram has her OnlyFans or her Cash App. I'm just owed money. It's the young girls. I'm like, God damn, man. And you think you're fighting for a cause? You're not persecuted if you get to put your fucking Cash App up and people give you free goddamn money. I don't give a fuck. All right? Fuck you. That's great, man. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous I can't just... Dude, I read a thing, this girl makes $30K a month on OnlyFans. She ain't even fucking people, man. Like, porn stars make garbage money, and they do. And they work for their money. They work, man. I've seen them. They work. With these OnlyFans chicks, they're just like, "Hey, look at my booty. I'm just going to masturbate in front of you." $30K. 30 fucking K a month, man. And they have the audacity to bitch and moan about capitalism. And I see all the flaws of capitalism. I'm not one of those fucking type of dudes, man. I know it's fucking rigged. But god damn, dude. How much are you donating? You sharing that with the proletariat? Oh, God. What I'm saying is, make these girls buy you drinks, dudes. Like, God, like, make them buy you a fucking drink. These bitches are making $10K a month on OnlyFans. And a lot of them ain't even showing their bits, dude. They're just showing feet. Can you, dude, if I could make like $500 a month showing my feet, I'd be happy. Like, why can't... How come no... Actually, I got hit on by this gay Filipino dude in broken English on Instagram. And I was like, what the fuck, you creep? But at the same time, I was like... He said, "You're the most handsome man I've ever seen." And I go, "Yeah? All right." He goes, "Your eyes... eyes are most beautiful." And I go, "My eyes are most beautiful, aren't they?" And I go, "A lot of girls complain about this. This ain't that bad. This ain't totally bad." But also, there's a thing, like I've read this about... I was read about this specific girl who's an OnlyFans who's having issues dating because her boyfriend told his ex that she loved her. Dude, if you're a sex worker and if you're on OnlyFans, you are a sex worker, and I don't knock sex workers. Look, here's the deal. When you grow up without opportunities and poor historically, if you're a man, you sell violence. you would become a soldier or a mercenary or a gangster or a hitman or a leg breaker or whatever, or a goon. And this is throughout history, man. This goes from the classical eras all the way up through the Middle Ages, through Rome, throughout the Renaissance and the modern. It's always been the way, man. If you were a poor dude, you became you become a boxer. That's a more legitimate thing. But you got into that, man. You made money the hard way. If you were a woman, you sold what you had, which was sex. And back in the day, they would just be prostitutes. But now we can't sell our violence anymore to anyone, other than the federal government. We can, and they don't fucking take care of us like they're supposed to. They're not giving fucking soldiers invading fucking Grenada $30K a month for being capitalist gangsters, for being corporate fucking thugs. They don't make that kind of money. Relax, soldiers. All right, don't you fucking get all. If you're listening, don't you get up my ass. You can take a joke. Also, read Smedley Butler's book, War's a Racket. Dude was onto some shit. But anyway, I digress. If you're in that profession, you can't date outside that profession. You can't just be an OnlyFans and your boyfriend works at H&R Block. It's doing taxes. That ain't gonna fucking work. It can't. It doesn't. Or you're gonna date like a guy you're gonna date a dude who works at McDonald's and you're gonna take care of him. That's it. And whenever he starts fucking up and he starts, thinking too big of himself and he's like, I don't like that men are looking at your fucking vagina. And I don't like that. I don't ever get to talk to other women. And you go, Troy, do you want to work the drive-thru again? And he goes, no, ma'am. And he shuts the fuck up. You put him right in his face, right in his place. You say, you want to fucking work the drive-thru, Troy? Huh, Troy? You want to go back to Taco Bell? Huh? You want to refill the sauces at Arby's? And he goes, no, fucking not the sauces at Arby's. And then you get your way, baby. But you won't respect that man. That's a problem. Women have a hard time respecting men that make less than them. And they certainly don't respect a man they can punk. That's for sure. But I don't know, get off. He can't do it, man. You cannot. You can't date a dude who ain't about the industry. It's just not going to work. He's not going to be able to put up. He can't deal with that kind of pressure. I mean, I could. I wouldn't care. Would I? I mean, I don't know, Michael. You going to put your money where your mouth is? Would you care? Depends. I guess I could date her. Couldn't have a family with her. Couldn't have my pregnant wife on OnlyFans. Maybe she takes a hiatus, maternity leave, comes back after. That'd be an incentive for her to lose that baby weight. I can only see that shit. You can't date normies if you're sex workers. All right, moving on. Gender reveal. I don't know if you guys know this, but a gender reveal party in California has started these massive West Coast fucking fires in Cali because they had some sort of fucking pyrotechnic bullshit to whatever they would do to show the pink or the blue. And look, I feel like at this point it's hacked to shit on gender reveal parties. But God, I hate gender reveal parties. If I get a woman pregnant and she says, "Oh, let's do a gender reveal party," I think I'm gonna go to the store and then put my phone on airplane mode and then disappear. That's how. You know what? You want to know how you get to be a single mother with me? Ask me to do a gender reveal party. You get to experience single mother. Oh, God, why is it the worst? Why is it the worst, most corny, fucking suburban white people. What the, like, God, just, just whatever, man. Just the kid is what it is. Also, like nowadays, where kids later on change their mind, we'll find out that that's not what they are. It's just, I don't know. I feel like you guys are setting yourself up. But because then it's encouraging double, like like a repeat gender reveal, like I'm now this gender. Can we just no gender reveals for babies or for fucking transgender people. Just none. Just no. And here's how we solve this. This is how we solve the gender reveal assholes who fucked up California. We abort the baby live. Instagram, Facebook Live, abortion. All right? Everyone's happy. Well, they're not happy, but fuck them, okay? It's not like we're doing it in Alabama. All right? It's Cali. They're okay with it, but everyone gets to watch. We all get to cheer, and we get to be like, yeah, it ain't a boy no more, is it, motherfucker? Fuck you. Fuck you. You fucking ruined a whole state. You destroyed countless lives and property. No, fuck you. You don't get to have that baby. You make a new one. And this time, no gender reveal. You don't get to find out. I do find it interesting that women love gender reveal parties, but they hate penis reveals. They love finding out the gender of the baby ahead of time, but they don't want to know what your penis looks like before they fuck you. Hate the unsolicited dick pics. Bringing me to my questions. One of my questions today from a friend of mine who said, what do you do if a guy sends you dick pics? And now I was talking with her, but I also, this is something, guys, women, this is why you need to fucking get your confidence up. Why it doesn't, none of that shit you think matters. Your car, your money, your hair, your looks, your dick. That's not, women don't fucking care. You can get them without any of that, all right? They may even pretend to be superficial. It doesn't matter. Here's how you know. If women really cared about your dick, how big it is, whether it's circumcised or uncircumcised, or whether it curves or does this, or it's thick or does that, or is it thin, then they would ask you for dick pics. And in my experience, it's very rare. And basically what has to happen is I have to go, do you want to trade pics? And they go, okay, but it's never them asking. They don't care. Because it doesn't matter to a woman. A woman's attraction to you is entirely her subconscious lizard brain telling her to mate with you. That's all it is. Either because you remind her of her father, or you remind her of what her father should have. It's directed towards her dad, but it's also directed towards, and this is your ability to seem like an alpha male and a provider and a place of safety. That's what it is, man. There you go. So if you can get by that, and you can just be cocky, confident, and funny, and really just be like, I can leave you whenever the fuck I want. And she's like, but you ain't shit. You got a busted fucking car, and your dick is like small, and you got no hair, and you I don't know, you're missing a thumb. You no thumb having motherfucker. You're missing a thumb. Who are you gonna get? And you're like, someone better than you. And she goes, what? If this bum ass motherfucker is better than me, and he knows it, and then they're like, maybe they start fucking, they start going down a notch. That's how it works. Well, anyway. That's just for the guys out there. Dude, whatever you got going on with your pecker, relax. It doesn't matter. Your game makes up for it. And even if it ain't all there and you ain't packing, man, I don't know, figure some shit out. Get a vibrator, get a magic wand, use your fingers, use your mouth. None of that shit doesn't fucking matter. Because if it did, women would think of it like this, man. Like, they get to see right away if you have the goods, if it's big or small, and they don't ask, which is proof that they don't care. They don't care they really fucking don't. It doesn't matter. So don't be that dude who gets caught up in what you got going on downstairs. Because it doesn't fucking, as long as you got game, doesn't fucking matter, man. I've seen ugly motherfuckers pimp women. I've done fine with girls. I'm not a handsome dude. Doesn't matter. All right, also, and to my friend asking this question, so what you do is you show them. You fucking, dude, if a guy, so in this situation, this guy randomly just hit her up on Insta, and then he sent her 3 different dick pics, and they weren't all the same, because 2 of them were uncircumcised, and then 1 of them was. And it's like, he's like, oh, dude, like, what are you doing here? I don't understand who gets off on that, man. Like, the whole fun is that she sees your piece. Who? I don't even get that fetish, man. That's a weird one. Speaking of weird fetishes, fucking Odell Beckham, football player, likes to get shitted on. I ain't gonna shame you, Odell. He likes girls to take videos of themselves taking dumps too, like up close ones. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking gnarly, man. Like, that is. Oof. Look, man, I don't judge, man. You fucking. Dude, you do you, Odell. A dude's gonna be shitting on you. Dude's gonna be shitting on you. And ladies, hopefully, will be shitting on you too, buddy. Just, oh God, I hope you use fucking saran wrap. I hope it's not like just on you. And I hope it's in the shower or the tub at least, man. Don't be fucking messing up your bed sheets. Oh. Like, yeah, dude, that's. Yeah, women aren't into scat stuff. That's just a dude thing. That's just that shows you that men are bigger pieces of shit than women. We're always like, we're just as horny and we're just as gross. No, you fucking ain't. No, you ain't, because girls don't like dudes to fucking dookie on them. That's some dude shit. All right? Whatever, Odell, you do you, man. You're killing it, dude. You're fucking rich, dude. Do rich guy shit. Have some bitch of shit on you, dude. Go fucking do it. Anyway, you publicly embarrass these dudes. And this guy, in this specific situation, you just embarrass him. Report his account, whatever. I don't really. If he sends them unsolicited, if a dude just hits you up and just blah out, I think whatever honor code has been broken. But don't, like, girls do this thing where they share them with other dudes. And, like, I had a friend who was in radio and she tried to share them. And I'm like, don't fucking do that. It's like, what? You don't want to? And I go, no, I fucking don't. No, I don't want your girlfriends. I don't. Just hit me with this monster peck-a-pick. It was right in the morning, too. It ruined my whole fucking day. Like, maybe that's how is that how women feel? Because, like, I would love unsolicited booby pics. I would love it. But, just not a. But, like, women like dicks, so I don't. I guess I get it. Fuck my whole day up. I was like, it was like in my head. I couldn't get the picture out of my fucking head. I was like, why is it like, ugh. I mean, if I was that dude, this was a begging. So if I was that dude, I guess I'd be, I don't know. If I was that dude, I'd be swinging around in public. Well, not in public, but like a place where I could acceptably swing it around. I don't know. A swingers club? Swing your dick at a swingers club? I don't know. I just don't understand why they sent it to, like, her, because she's not, like, my friend she ain't about that life. She's not, like, a sex-positive person. She pretends to be, but she's pretty fucking, she's one of the girls you meet who, like, every girl in entertainment talks a big game. Oh, I like to fuck, and I'm kinky, and, like, girl comics are all like, I'm a slut, and then you hit on them, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, dude, forgive me. I just watched you do 20 minutes on sucking dick. I don't know. I was going to offer you some. Just call me. I guess I'm an asshole. It's like a store that, I don't know, sells ice skates And I show up and I go, can I get some ice skates? They're like, we don't sell ice skates. And I'm like, but I checked your website and all these signs outside say ice skates. You don't got ice skates? They're like, nah. I'm like, but you're really advertising ice skates. Like, I mean, everything I'm seeing, dude, is ice skates. So I figured, well, why would you? I'm not assuming, man. You're fucking advertising ice skates. It's everywhere. It's like there's a pair of ice skates in the front fucking window. And he's like, those are just for show. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. Anyway, the questions. So I go through. If you're not following me on Instagram at Mike Bain Comedy, normally before the start of the week I'll say, give me some questions or topics for the pod. And I did it. I've been hiking a lot, and someone goes, "Why are you hiking?" I'm hiking because some mornings I wake up and my brain becomes so overwhelmed by the tasks that I have at hand and the level of work that I put on myself that it feels like it's going to fucking implode. And then I become anxious and near depressed. And I just go fucking climb a mountain at like 2 p.m. And then once I climb one mountain, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to hike this ridge and climb 2 more. And then before I know it, it's fucking nighttime and I'm lost in the woods. And I'm not like lost, but I'm like, oh shit, I'm running out of power. My flashlight is getting dim. Like last week I hiked 2 solid mountains in the dark. I hit 6 peaks, 2 of them in the pitch black. Thank God I had a flashlight. Thank fucking God, because my phone was dying. And so I really, like, there's nothing for me to really be afraid of. Like, I've run into bears in the woods, but they're black bears. Black bears don't attack people unless only if it's like a mom and you like attacked her cubs. They don't fuck with you. Only like 1.6% of their food base is even meat. They mostly eat insects and nuts and berries and shit. They also, you know that bears make like a butt plug? They make like a shit plug plug up their ass so they don't just leak fucking shit during hibernation. For real, I saw one at this like science center. I guess all bears like butt plugs. The mankind and the bear kind. But I got nothing to worry about when I'm walking through the woods. But as I'm walking through the woods, I start getting shook by because there's toads out, these monster toads and occasional snakes. So I'll walk down the trail and I'm just trying to light. I'm telling you, man, why it amazed me how fearful I got because of the dark. Now, are there mountain lions in New Hampshire? Yeah, there are, but they're not quite this close. And if they are, fuck it, I'll fight them. I got a knife and some pepper spray. But and I'm walking down the trail, and at one point I see something white glide over the trail up ahead. When I say it's dark, it's fucking dark. It's just a trail through the woods, man, through the fucking mountain. I see something white gliding. Oh, I think that's a bat. Right? But bats aren't white, and that's bigger than a bat. And it made no sound. Bats squeak. Bats use echolocation. You would hear one, especially flying through the trees. Take a few steps, and then I feel something staring at me. I can feel eyes on me. I feel something staring at me, and I tilt my flashlight up. And right as I do, my flashlight turns, then bam, these 2 giant black eyes in a white face staring at me. And it is the biggest fucking owl I've ever seen in my life. And he's just sitting on a bench with his head tilted like this, looking down at me. And fuck, I nearly shit my pants because all I saw was the face, just this big face just in a tree staring at me. He was like 4 feet from me, just directly up. And I go, oh shit! And then he just turns around and goes, whoop. But he didn't make any noise. Perfectly fucking silent the whole time. Anyway, yeah, I just hiked, dude, to get the fuck out of my own head, man, so I don't drive myself crazy. It's like I used to go to the gym, and I have a weight bench in my house, but I can't. It's not the same, dude. It's not the same working out at home, so I get the fuck out, man. If any of you guys are dealing with that stress or anxiety, get yourself in a different place, right? It's like when you do hallucinogens, and you move into a different environment, and everything changes. it really, get yourself out. If you're in a place, also, if you're afraid to move, or afraid to get off your phone, then because the anxiety is going to come, what you're doing is you're in a situation where you're using something to distract your anxiety. You are using your phone or the TV or whatever it is that you're doing in that moment. If you're afraid to stop it because anxiety is coming, what you're doing is distracting your anxiety, and you're making it fucking worse. So get your ass up, put some clothes on, go out, go run some errands, do something. I'm not saying it's going to cure it. I'm just saying it will. You got to face it. You can't walk away from the anxiety. It sucks, but hey, man, life ain't supposed to be fucking easy. And the longer you fight it, the worse your anxiety loop will become, because then you realize it's 2 p.m. and I didn't fucking do all, and then you really hate yourself. And then you get an anxiety feedback loop, right? Like an energy loop where you become anxious because you have anxiety, and you become depressed because you have depression. And you go, well, fuck, dude, I'm anxious that my anxiety is going to fuck up things in my life. And so you get more anxious. You go, now I'm fucking anxious about being anxious. It's tough. Get yourself out of that, man. Anxiety is just, it's an instinct inside your head that tells you to be afraid of spiders and snakes, afraid of sounds in the woods. Because historically speaking, those things could have hurt you. My brain's like, hey, what's that sound? Could be a wolf. There's no wolves here, man. They're all dead. Could be a saber-tooth tiger. They've been dead for a long fucking time. You're good to go, Mike. Could be a hillbilly who wants to rape you. That could be true. I think it's very unlikely. I think this far prettier. I think there's a lot of other people in this town with much more prettier mouths than myself. But you never know, man. Maybe that gay Filipino guy from Instagram hunts me down and tries to have his way with me in the woods. You never know. Also, someone asked me why was my shirt off. I hike shirtless with a backpack, and I do that because I get soaked in sweat, dude. Soaked, like drenched, soaking wet, and I hate sweaty clothes. Also, by the time you get to the top of the mountain, it's cold, especially now since it's getting into fall. It's cool up there. So without the shirt, I stay cool. By the time I get to the top, it's gonna be, and I stop, and that sweat starts to evaporate. I start getting pretty brisk. So I take out that nice clean shirt, throw it on, I'm good to go, man. So yeah, don't judge me, Mr. O'Brien, Michael, for having my shirt off. That's why I do it. And a lot of people are like, what do you like? Because I'm fucking comfortable in my body. Also, when I roll up on people on a trail, and they're usually just like nerdy hipsters or hikers, and it's just fucking shirtless me, just with a fucking stick going, and sometimes I just scream out things to myself, just grunts and howls and obscenities while I'm walking down the trail, and they finally see me and they're like, I can tell they're like, is this one of those fucking raping hillbillies? And I'm like, no, it's not. Your lucky day, guys. I came on this dude. I came up on this dude at a junction in the trails, like when it was getting, like the sun is setting. It's getting like, it's twilight right now, man. It's getting dark. And I just come out of the woods, clobbering down, making sounds, shirtless me, all hairy and soaked in sweat. And I see this guy's like, oh, and he goes, oh, how's it going? I'm like, good. And I was like, fucking dude, you got scared, bitch? I don't know, man. I'd be scared too. If I came around, I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing? But shit, man, I don't know. Guys, once again, thank you for listening. Please hit me up with things you need advice on, questions, anything. Ask me. Topics. I'm here to talk. I'm here to help. Going to talk a lot more about anxiety coming in the future because I've been helping someone with questions at that. That's going to be a longer topic, and I want to do these ones today because I already planned them out. And dude, I want to talk about random shit, but like I said, also, I want this to be a help podcast, self-help. I'm helping you. I want to help you. So, helpful podcast. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to get back to my roots, which is to provide comedy, and you come away with something. I think you came away with something because now you know Doesn't matter how big your pecker is, and don't fucking pay for random people, dude. You're not a fucking ATM, okay? You work hard for your damn money. Unless you're a rich dude. You're a rich dude, go fucking be a rich dude. But like, you just a dude, don't stop blowing money on random chicks, dude. All right? And if you do, just go get a hooker, man. You know? Bring back prostitutes, dude. Fuck these OnlyFans chicks. Fuck these OnlyFans bitches. Bring back real working women. Women who work for their money before these hacks came along. I'm just kidding, ladies. Honestly, like, I can't hate it, dude. If you can make that loot, what am I gonna? That's a symptom of our society and what we value. It's like when people go, why do fucking baseball players get paid this money, but soldiers and nurses don't? Which is funny because those people are always very ardent capitalists, and you know what you're talking about there sounds like socialism. I don't know, man. The market decides, and if I just don't. Who are these dudes paying for shit during the recession? Like it really is a world of have and have-nots. Some dudes have the money to pay for premium content, feet pics, just watching women dip their toes in Cool Whip. And some of us, we can only just imagine it in our minds. But anyway, guys, stay motivated, be on top of your shit, fight your fucking anxiety, get off your ass, get out of the fucking house, and get your fucking act together. All right, take it easy.